All right, guys, quick little video. There's a bunch of videos out there on how to get your doors unstuck or certain methods. I'm going to actually show you why they get stuck, so maybe you can prevent watching 5 other videos and have a solution to the problem. So when you take off the Jeep doors, all the Jeep doors have a little, prong that actually goes in this little hinge mechanism right here, and then it's screwed on by a screw from the bottom. And my method of getting them off is to actually screw in the screw about halfway and hit the hammer on the screw to kind of bust loose any rust, because these can really seize up with a lot of rust, and that's kind of the situation I'm in now. So if you feel like your doors are just progressively getting worse to take off or harder to take off, and it feels like they're being held by a rubber band when you open them, it's time to replace the actual liners themselves. There's a lot of liner kits. I'll show you the ones that I'm getting. This is what they look like, but I'll pop them up on the screen right here. It comes with a nice little tool to knock it out of there, and I'm going to show you this one right here and why exactly they're getting seized up all the time. And then basically when I install this, I just got a white lithium grease. I'll show that on screen now here too. But this is the 80345 white lithium grease from Permatex. And yeah, let's go ahead and just bust this open real quick. I'm only going to show you guys this part, maybe an after when I get them on. But this nice little tool, it just rests up in there. And then there's a little rivet or a little ridge there where it busts them out. So you just want to tap it up there, and I can tell this one's going to be pretty tough. It's pretty seized up. So let's go ahead and give it a couple whacks. All right. If you got an unsteady hand, you might want to protect something or protect your body here with a little cardboard or something. But check this out. Let's bust this out of here. So yeah, nice little tool. This is why they seize up. Of course, this is rusted, but there's actually like a little liner in there as well. I don't know if you can see that, but rust really leaks through these things, and they're not even sealed all the way through. There's a little line on them right there. And so yeah, this just is not good. It gets all caked up with rust. So what I'm gonna do is run a little sandpaper down through there and then actually replace them with all these plastic liners. And that seems to be the fix for a lot of people. Let me bust out a light here, but yeah, look at that. Just a bunch of rust in there. I mean, it's just kind of gross and annoying that you have to have this problem. Everyone seems to have it, but yeah, that's basically all I wanted to show you. So maybe I'll cut to an after and get those in. One more quick little note. If you have one that just absolutely will not bust coming up from the top, and you hammer it enough to actually, start to manipulate your tool in a bad way from the bottom, a way to get it off is each rivet has this little indentation here. As you can see, I kind of already started, but you just kind of go around the edge and hammer with a little screwdriver all the way around the edge to get it on the inside. That way you can spray a little WD-40 or some lubricant actually down in there. If you have one that's really bad like this, you might have to do that. So I'll show you the rest of this one now. All right, so it doesn't look pretty, but I basically hammered out this little rim that fits in there just so I could actually get some trusty WD-40 right there in between, and that'll kind of give it time to actually seep through the cracks instead of just, spraying the top of it and not really doing a whole lot. So I'm gonna let this sit, and I'm gonna try to hammer out from the bottom once again, and we'll see if it works. All right, guys, finally got it out. That was ridiculous. I ended up having to go from the top because it's really tricky to kind of swing the hammer. So I'm sure if I waited and just WD-40'd this, multiple days, it would have got there. But I'm really worried about, messing up my tool much more than it already is. So I actually kind of forced it and smashed through. And then once I got to this little lip here, it catches everything and it like really pushes it out. So that's essentially what's coming out right there. But nevertheless, guys, it's still a pain, but it's really worth getting these out of there. because this is only going to become a bigger problem over time. I probably should have swapped these out a long time ago. But yeah, let's go ahead and get the new ones on. All right, Jesus Christ, guys. This one was even tougher than the one on the back. I mean, look, I had to collapse it down, and then I hammered from the top again. And I mean, I was just going to town on this thing. All right, so after some sandpaper on the top and in the middle, I just kind of strung it through and brought it back and forth through there a couple times. I'm going to install the new plastic ones in all the doors. These usually push in, you can kind of tap them in, but don't be as hard as you were on the other ones, obviously, because these are plastic. But yeah, I went ahead and used the grease on the inside. I kind of squirted it around on the inside here and on the little peg itself. And these guys slid right in. As you can see, I got some rust work. I almost need to replace these brackets here because, you know, this has been an ongoing problem. But check this, guys. Look how easy this door swings. You can almost open it and shut it just like that. Check it out. So yeah, almost with like no effort at all, this door kind of shuts and opens by itself. It's almost like too loose, like super loose, but definitely better than having it too tight and seizing up. So yeah, really excited to get all the doors done. That's basically all I wanted to show you on this video. But like I said, check out the products below. I'll link them. And yeah, this is a nice solution. So thanks for watching, guys. Peace.